Have you ever felt that no matter what you do, it's never enough? You're constantly seeking validation, approval, and perfection just to feel worthy. Well, on today, we're going to tackle this. We're going to begin a powerful and simple affirmation. We are affirming that we are enough right here, right now. Let's talk about it.
Loving me unconditionally.
Hello, my freedom walkers. Today is day 22 of this 30-day challenge. Can you believe it? 22. And today we're going to be talking about I am enough, daily affirmations. Now, I wanted to kind of share about my feelings through life of not feeling like that I was enough. And it's just not one incident. It's just not one moment. It's just not one time in my life that automatically this is what happened. Of course, there are some times where I can kind of recall where it initially started, but it was a culmination of multiple things that happened in my life. We're talking about my childhood experiences. We're talking about the molestation. We're talking about the church trauma. We're talking about the being bullied. We're talking about being teased. I'm talking about even dropping out of college. I'm talking about even working menial jobs and making not enough money, not reaching the expectations of a black man and making enough money and being supportive and all these things, and all leading up to this one thing: people pleasing. Yeah, that was the ultimate result of consequence of not feeling like I'm enough, is actually just being submissive to other people all the time. So, how did this belief shape my behavior throughout life? I started trying to become perfect, or dealing in perfectionism, trying to be an overachiever, people pleasing, and the fear of failure. The fear of failure on two different levels of basically uh, co signing or stamping that I really am not enough, and also that of other people, of how other people viewed me of being throughout my life. And if you've seen any of my videos, you also know about me growing up, secretly being black, gay male in the South, and all of that comes with it, feeling like I'm an abomination, feeling like I am worthless, that I'm hellbound, that I'm no good to the black community, or any of those things, right? So it shaped my behavior because I was always just instinctively saying, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Even for shit or things that had nothing to do with me. So basically, I would say these things: I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. And I would sometimes say it multiple times in just a couple of minutes. Just because I felt like I was unworthy with the company I was in, and I felt like I was not enough. But I also used it as like a wall or a safeguard to combat or buffer the rejection before it happens, right? Before it happens, I better go ahead and say I'm sorry, because I don't want somebody to feel bad about me. I want to make sure that everybody around me is happy, that I am loved, that people like me. So I'm going to say I'm sorry real quick to buffer that rejection in advance and prepare for getting hurt again. So if I say I'm sorry, I'm preparing so I don't get hurt. So I can automatically stop somebody from saying, oh, I hate you, oh, I don't like what you're saying, or picking on me or teasing me, or just saying anything to make me feel bad about who I am. And that comes from a life of just a way of, I guess, like guarding or putting those protective shields around me. And sorry was kind of the way of just basically just coming in and just combating that, like real quick. Let me. This is my defense. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And it always kept me in this submissive role. It always kept me feeling like that everybody else around me was actually better than me, that I am like just lesser than, and I am subhuman. A lot of times I felt, especially feeling gay or whatever the case may be, or having gay feelings, emotions, or being gay. The reason I say feeling gay, because for a long time I didn't admit that I actually was, because I was fighting against it, right? All my life, because I had like these demons in me that I had to get rid of. It's bullshit. Yeah, it is. And anybody who's like has anything to say about it really don't care. They don't know your journey. They don't know my struggle. They don't know what I've been through. And they don't understand who I am now. And the things that I know is way greater than anybody else's opinions or thoughts about me. I'm on this journey now to love myself unconditionally, baby. Yes, sir. So, anyway, it was the realization that self worth doesn't need outside validation. Self worth does not need outside validation. The only person that I realize that needs to validate me is me. No single other person on this entire planet. Because if I did that, if I was always seeking, which I've done, validation from other people, I would constantly be changing and masking myself and constantly taking on these characteristics or personalities or personas that was not really me. And that's not a way to live. It's exhausting. It is exhausting to live like that, and you're not being your true authentic self, and most importantly, you are not happy. I know, as a witness, I can testify to that. You're just not happy. And I want to talk about the shift. The shift of me getting out of this mode was actually these daily affirmations. When I first heard "I am enough," I was like, "Man, that's not even me. I am not enough, right?" But I'm learning in daily affirmations. Some of the affirmations I use is the mirror one. That if you've seen some of my videos, you hear me talk about it. I actually look at myself face to face, eyeball to eyeball. These are regular glasses, but they just tint. They're really not shades. But I need my glasses, okay? But I look at myself eyeball to eyeball and I say, "You are loved. You are amazing. I love you." I say it sometimes till I cry, until I feel it in my soul. And I say, "I am enough," or I say, "You are enough." And I'm talking directly to myself, eye to eye, face to face, right there in the mirror. The music. Oh man, do you know about music? Music can actually shift the mood of an environment real quickly, right? So the music that I play, the giddy up music, the fun music, the relaxing music, it helps my mind, because my mind constantly would want to go back to these old ways and these old ways of thinking about myself. It'll automatically just shift, like boom, this is the way we're gonna go. And I'm really careful about what comes into my heart, what comes into my soul, what comes into my mind, my brain, my ears, so that I am in this mode of being a better person, being a better me. The meditation. Meditation, a lot of people, I do it in the mornings, I do it at night, I do it when I feel like it. A lot of people think it's so hard and difficult, and it's really not. It's working if you're struggling with it. That I'm telling you, it's actually working. If you're like, "Oh man, I need to be still, I need to be quiet, I need to do this," and your mind is like, "No, you got to do this, you got to do that, and got to do this, got to do this, got to go, got to go, got to go, got to go. Hurry with this. What the fuck are you doing? This is exhausting. This is annoying. This is torture," right? But it's all in the process of just letting go. You're telling your mind, you're telling your body, you're telling yourself that I am the one in control here. You don't have control over me. I have control of my body, my mind, and my soul. I have a control over all of these entities of me. And we're just going to sit right here and just sit. We don't have to go into deep thoughts. We don't have to just, and we're just going to sit. That's how I started off mine, just sit. And I might listen to some like meditation sounds or musics on different hertz or frequencies. And they're all on YouTube. There's a million of them, right? The stopping of negative thoughts as soon as I have them about me. So sometimes it happens still quite every day. I'm telling you, something still creeps in like, oh man, you're stupid. And I'm like, hold the fuck up. No, you're not. You're smart. You're intelligent. Why am I saying this right now? That's what I found out. Like, why am I saying this about myself right now? And I'm like, what just happened? And it always goes back to some memory or something you had in your past. It's like, oh, that. And then once you find out what that was, it's like, hold up. Let me deal with this particular thing that happened in my life. It no longer serves me. I detach myself from it. It is not present in my life anymore. It's the past. And I am moving forward. That's exactly what I do. Is it easy every time? Hell no. No, no, no. But 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 I still keep going. Because there's two things here. Nobody's gonna change me like me. And nobody's gonna love me like me. So I might as well go ahead and love me like I know I need to be loved. And I might as well just fix and do the things in my life that's going to make me better like I know I deserve, because I deserve love. You see, in the process of being I am enough, it's also a thought of deserving. I deserve love. Before I didn't think I deserved love. I deserved love. I deserve to be loved. I deserve happiness. I deserve peace in my life, fullness, success, money. I deserve all these things in my life. But I have to realize that right now where I am, I may not have everything that I want in life. I may not be there. It's going to take the rest of my life. We're talking about stuff that happened in my life when I was 6 years old. I am 49 now. So we're talking about 43 years of going through these things. It's not going to change overnight, but I take the small wins and I keep going with it. I celebrate the small wins every day. If I wake up and I'm I'm gonna give you an example. Like yesterday morning, man, I was so fucking off my routine. I was like sitting in bed and I was like, oh, I just felt like just like blah. And I had my phone in my hand, and I make it my business not to look at social media when I first wake up. And I just went to my YouTube, my playlist. I was like, man, what's gonna get me like really going? And dude, I went to a 1970s something disco song by Teddy Pendergrass. It's Get Up, Get Down, Get Funky, Get Loose. It's like get up, get down, get funky, get loose. Don't. Get up, get down, get funky. Don't. Then what you going down here for? Don't. And I just went in the bathroom and I played that song like 10 times. And I started stomping first, like, yeah. And I was in the mirror, I was like, yeah, you're lovely, you're beautiful. And I was like, then I started dancing a little bit more. And then I just started like, boom, boom. And I kept going and going and going. Before I knew it, my body was moving and my mind was changing and shifting. And this energy came from nowhere, man. And I was like, yes, I'm ready for this day. Boom, 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 boom. And it just shifted my whole mood. Because I'm worried, I deserve to be loved. But first of all, I got to love myself, right? So I am enough in this process. I want to take a moment to tell you why affirmations matter. It's not just something you just say. There's science behind this stuff, man. And I may read just a couple of them here and just let you know. It says the science why affirmations work. And this was the self-affirmation theory. The core idea, it says that people are motivated to maintain their sense of self-integrity when that integrity is threatened Affirmations help restore balance by reminding us of our values and strengths. Here's an example. Saying I am enough after rejection helps stabilize your self-worth. Instead of saying, like, if you're rejected, say, oh, I'm unworthy, I don't deserve this, I suck, I'm stupid, I'm a piece of shit. No, you say, I am enough. You may not even believe it all the way, but you just keep saying it, right? I am enough. Like, fuck what they think about me. I am enough, right? And you just start talking your way out of it. Affirmations help buffer the self against threats to self integrity. This was by Claude Steele, and this is self affirmations theory. Let me read just a couple more here. Neuroplasticity, right? Affirmations can rewire the brain. I'm a former science teacher, and I know this to be truth. I used to do this with my students. When repeated, positive statements stimulate areas in the brain linked to reward and positive valuation, especially the prefrontal cortex. This rewiring helps form new neural pathways. New. So we're getting away from the old stuff and we're going with the new ones, right? Replacing old self-limiting beliefs with empowering ones over time. So you're getting rid of all these, you're basically rewiring, and some of the older ones, some of the older thinking, it starts to go away. And you start having these new pathways. And you know when your mind and your brain starts moving and thinking other ways, your body comes into play. Your cells in your body's like, huh? What? I am enough? And there's some research about that too. I'll talk about it one day. But I love Dr. Joe Dispenza. I love this dude. He says the brain is shaped by our thoughts. Affirmations allow us to be sculptors of our own minds. And what this is telling me more than anything else is that we gain our power back. In other words, our thinking, our minds are not just something that just controls us, but we can control it. Do y'all hear that? It doesn't control us anymore. In this new level of knowing that we're enough, that I am enough, we don't allow our thinking and our mindset, these negative thoughts, to control us. No, we have that power to control it. Say I am enough. Say it again, I am enough. Say it one more again, I am enough, baby. I love it. 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 So, let's do a daily affirmation here. And let's talk about it first. Like, whenever you use consistency, you can't just say it one time, right? Affirmations solidify your self-concept and influence your behavior. Because that's what we want, right? We want to be successful. But it's hard to be successful when you're constantly saying that you can't be successful. You will never be successful if you're always saying you're not successful. Does that make sense? Like you're saying you will never fly a plane if you're always saying I can't fly a plane. You'll never run a marathon if you're always saying I can't run a marathon. You'll never have a lot of money if you're always saying I can't ever have a lot of money. It just won't happen. Right? So saying that I am enough is more than just words. It is letting your body and your brain get in check. You got to check it. Check it, check it, check it, check it, right? So I have a reflections question. And think about this. So when was the first time you felt that you weren't enough? Think about it. Who or what planted that seed? How does that belief still show up in your life today? Last question. What would your life feel like if you fully embrace the truth that you are already enough. It's not an opinion, it is the truth. I'm having a good time today because I remember being in that place. I'm not gonna cry, I promise. I don't know if I cry, of like really going through my entire life feeling less than, feeling I don't deserve love, feeling that I am worthless, feeling that being gay made me cursed, feeling like it made me like a piece of shit, feeling like it made me like lesser than human. But I have an affirmation for us. You ready? You ready to repeat after me? Here we go. You ready? Say, today I release every lie that told me I had to earn love. Let's try that one again. I kind of messed up a little bit. So say, today I release every lie that told me I had to earn love. I released those lies, man. Ready? Here's the next one. I am already worthy. Say it. Here's the next one. I am already whole. Say it, baby. Yes. I am enough. Always have been, always will be. With every breath, I honor my truth. And you know what that truth is? I am enough. You are enough. You deserve that joy. You deserve that love. You are worthy already right now where you are, no matter what predicament you're in. You are worthy of fullness, of joy, and abundant life. Thank you so much for this Affirmations Day of I Am Enough. I hope you've learned something. I hope this has touched your heart. Hang in there. You've got this. This is J Love and Loving Me Unconditionally. Like, subscribe. Let's take this journey together. Today was day 22, baby. Okay? And you know what I'm going to say. I love you, and there's nothing you can do about it. Until next time, love you. Bye-bye.
Loving me unconditionally. Loving me unconditionally. Through the fire, through the storm, I found the truth inside of me. Loving me unconditionally. Loving me unconditionally. No more shame, no more fear. I'm exactly who I'm meant to be.